So this is what happened. My husband was trying to help me out because I was working late because I'm a school teacher and it's end of the quarter even though we're doing distance learning. And so he helped me with my laundry by changing it out for me. And I didn't tell him because I didn't realize that he didn't know, but he accidentally tried all my leggings. So I've done some research. It hurts my soul. So I've done my research and I found some different internet things saying how to unshrink leggings. So that's what we're going to try to do today. So it wasn't quite all the leggings. It's only 3 pair. Granted, he also dried my jeans too. And a couple other things that should not have gone in the dryer. Those I won't show you in this video. We'll just show you the leggings. Oh my gosh. I tried on 1 pair and just know there's no passing it. It's not like jeans where they just stretch it back a little bit. We're going to try this. So, internet says start some lukewarm water and like a gentle clothes cleaner and conditioner to loosen everything back up, and several different websites said that, so that's what we're going to try. Water is going, so let's do this. This is what we're working with. You have generic, whatever you want to call it, brand name type of cleaner for delicates. We have the leggings. We have the water. Yes, I do have better water pressure, but my husband just decided to also go take a shower, so that's happening too. But I think that's enough. So, yeah. At about a cap of that, we're starting to have some bubbles, and now I'm going to add my conditioner. I only have a tiny bit left in this bottle, so what I'm actually going to do, it said to use a capful, so I'm just going to put the rest of this in there and call it good. Okay, and now for the leggings. We have one really good pair. I held these up to me. I don't think they shrunk too much, but just in case, I'm going to give them the same treatment because I really want them to be okay. Then we have this one pair, really good pair, came from CVS, tried on, definitely shrunk, just plain black leggings. But I was going to wear these today to the communal birthday party I'll tell you about in a little bit, and to try on all the teacher clothes for my teacher haul, but that didn't happen because they're going in here now. And these are oldies but goodies that came from CVS. I mean, no, these came from Walgreens, actually. They've already been shrunk before, a long time ago, but it didn't make much difference at the time. But they've been reshrunk now, and I'm just going to try to help them out. So we have everything in the tub, and I'm just going to, the directions said, submerge it, get it really, really soaked in the mixture, and then to let it set for at least 30 minutes, and then they should be loosened up and we can kind of start the stretching process. While we wait on that real quick, I just want to tell you, so what happens is my brother's birthday is the day before me. Mine is May 1st. My other brother's is May 16th. And my mom's is May 5th. So what we're doing this year is we're just having group birthday party today. We're all just going to go eat cake and ice cream together. It's the 16th. So it's actually my older brother's birthday. But it's just the day that worked out. It's on a Saturday. We're all going to get together and just eat cake and ice cream and celebrate our birthday together. So there's that. And yeah, that's what we're doing. And now I'm going to be wearing different pants, but it's okay. And I'll link, for anybody who wants to know what I did on my birthday, I'll link it in here. And I will also link the teacher clothing video because I mentioned that I'm going to be doing a clothing haul. And I was going to try everything on, and I needed the black leggings to be like the base, and they're in here now, but I'll link it anyway so you can see what I do end up wearing. Decided that was not enough conditioner, so I went and got my new container of it and decided to add a little bit more because I feel like I should be able to feel it in the water. It should be saturated. So I don't know that that's the directions, but it's what's happening. The conditioner looks gross just floating in the water, but I am going to mix it in and get everything quite saturated, but just wanted to show you that. Okay, so 30 minutes is up, and here's what, getting position. Here's what we have to do now. We have to squeeze, not wring, but just squeeze the water out of the clothes and get as much water out of them as we can that way. And then everything I've seen so far has said lay them out on a towel and roll it up to get as much excess water out as you can that way. And then you lay it on a separate dry a separate dry towel, and you stretch it to size and then lay it out to dry or hang it to dry. I have a clothes rack, so I'll hang it on that to dry after I'm done with this stretching process. I don't know how much I can film this one-handed, but that's the steps, and we will go from there. This is the setup we're working with. Not wring them out. Squeeze water out of clothes here, lay here and roll up to dry. This is one of my really fluffy towels, so that's what I'm going to do. And then lay it on there to stretch, and then drying rack is in the bedroom, so I'll take it from there straight to the drying rack and be set. If I can figure out how to do it one-handed to show you on film, I will, but for efficiency's sake, we'll see what happens, and then I'll let you know the next steps. I've never rolled something up to dry it before, but look how clear the imprint is. That worked really well. I'm going to try to show this one to you. This is the pair, this one with the wider band, that I'm more worried about, or well, not worried, but that I most want to return to normal because it's one of my favorite pairs. And the other ones that are still in here, like I said, they looked about the same size. I'm not super worried about them. They're like my most expensive pair, but I think they held up okay. This is less expensive, but better for daily wear and stuff, so I really want this to work. I am going to try to do this one-handed to show you. I'm going to not dry them quite as much as I did the last ones because I want to make sure there's plenty of that pliability to work with when I go to stretch them to size. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to fold this over and then grab it in the middle and just go and as I roll, have found giving it a little bit of a squeeze as we go helps tighten it down and just helps get that water out from each layer as you go. And then when I get to the end, I go ahead and roll it all the way. That way we've got some extra absorption, but I'm not going to do too much because, like I said, I want this pair to still be pliable. And then I'll pause here, but I will unroll it, move it to the other one, and we'll see what we can do. Again, look at this imprint of the pants. My goodness. It looks like one of those drawings from like a crime scene or something. Already, these have actually relaxed a little bit. I just held them up to my legs and they're already a bit longer just from that. The main areas on this one from when I tried them on is around the waist. It shrunk a lot, so I'm going to pull that for a bit and maybe do a little bit for the length. And later I'll do a try on and show you how it goes. Hard to see, but just from, that's a weird angle, gently pulling, I've already got this one like that much longer than this one. And I held it, I can't do it one-handed, but I held it with my one hand here and pulled that in, like with gentle tugs like this, 2 or 3 times. And then I would hold it to let it relax into that position before letting go. And I know this is crazy camera angle, but it worked out. It worked out okay. So on the tops you can see I've just been grabbing both sides and pulling one way, then the other while holding one side down. I did it on both to keep it balanced, but you can already see the band has stretched out a bit because before it was like hips, waist, and now that's about straight. So I think I'm going to leave it like that and we'll see what happens. So that is done. They are hanging on the rack, and now we just have to wait until they are dry, and then I'll try them on and we'll see how it did. I'm going to go ahead and rinse out the tub. That's an important thing because you don't want to slip on any of the conditioner that is in the tub. And we'll see how it goes tomorrow when they're dry. Okay, so it is the next day. I'm going to try on the leggings and let's see how it turned out. Okay, so this is pair number 1. Ooh, aim. This is pair number 1 of leggings. This is the little thin band ones from, where did I say I got these? Oh, these came from Walgreens. They actually fit better than they did prior to them being dried. They're still real short because, like I said, I had shrunk these previously, so there's not a lot of hope for that. But they fit better in the waist and everything. So I'm going to call this a win for pair number 1. I did not have a lot of hope for these. I do think I stretched them unevenly a little bit, but you know, just stand a little farther apart with the legs, you can't tell. But yeah, I'm happy with this. Okay, so here we have pair number 2, and you guys, I am so happy they fit again. Like, the reason you don't have a before shot is this is the first pair I tried on out of the dryer, and they would not go on. Like, got to about, you know, the thigh hip area, and I said nope, which is why I was so livid yesterday. But they are back to normal. I scared myself at first because when I first pulled them on, the calf part had come up a bit, but I just adjusted it, and yeah, I am so happy. I am so happy. My husband will be too, because then he knows I won't be mad at him anymore. But I'm so happy it worked. I will definitely try to remember to link to the websites that I used for the directions on how to do this. That way you guys can see if you need to do this too. I mean, they're leggings, so I'm pretty sure it's not 100% real materials. There's probably a lot of synthetics in this, but it worked. Okay, so here is the most expensive pair, but the pair I was the least worried about. And they fit perfectly, no issues. I'm so happy about this, you guys. You do not know, well, you might if you've ever shrunk some leggings before, you might know, but I'm so happy because I was not looking forward to having to go buy new pants if this did not work. So there's that. I'm so glad. Okay, so real quick, I just want to tell you one other step that I am going to do. I don't remember at the moment if this was in the directions I found on the internet or not, but I'm actually going to run them through a regular wash cycle now and hang them up to dry the way they should be. And the reason being is I have super sensitive skin, and if you have sensitive skin or just, I also have eczema, that's a little bit of a side thing, but if you have super sensitive skin and you do this, just make sure you wash them again before you wear them, because all the detergent is still sitting in them from where we use that to stretch them out, and you don't want that just against your skin all day. So once you do this technique, don't just go ahead and put them on and like, yes, I'm wearing them, because that might be bad for your skin. So I'm actually going to take these off, I'm going to rewash them, and my skin's so sensitive, to be honest, I'll probably like take a washcloth and wash down my legs and stuff just to make sure that I'm not going to have a breakout or something from it. You know, you do you. if you don't have super sensitive skin and you're okay, go for it, I guess. I'm not telling you you have to, but I'm just saying, remember that all the products are still sitting in these. So for me personally, I'm going to rewash them and then make sure my husband doesn't dry them. I'm going to hang them up to dry. Sorry, I just bumped the wall with my elbow there. But I'm so happy this worked, you guys. This is definitely a life hack technique. Now, I just tried it with leggings. I haven't tried it with other materials, so I don't know what will work. I don't know if the products I use work better than others or anything like that because I've never done this before, but I am saying it's worth a shot to save your clothing if it's been shrunk or something like that before. And like I said, that one pair, which I'm just identifying as the Walgreens pair, I had shrunk prior to him doing it like a year or so ago and didn't know at the time, but they even fit better now. Still a little short, but they even fit better. So it's worth a try if you've got an item of clothing you want to save. I don't know what's happening with my speech today. And I know somebody's probably going to wonder, why is my mirror just sitting on the floor right here? Let me show you in case you haven't seen some of my other videos. You know I haven't put new doors up in my bathroom closet yet. The mirror I am using, which I'm going to pan around, is actually a mirror that is one of two. I have two that's going to hang on the doors once I get the closet all set up. So that's why it's not hanging. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you can apply the knowledge from it in some way to help you out with your own things. I'm going to call it a life hack video. I'm going to start a new series. Let me know what kind of other life hack content you might want to see, and we'll see what we can do about it. I'm always open to feedback and recommendations for what I can do at home. And if you have any other tips and tricks for laundry, leave those in the comments below. And aside from that, so long from the little green house.